For too long, we have looked the other way as the big banks and the credit card companies ran roughshod over American consumers. By exploiting loopholes, they've acted recklessly and irresponsibly to line their pockets, leaving America's families and small businesses to pay the price. Effective Wall Street reform is vital to creating jobs and growing our economy. This bill puts in place common sense rules to ensure that these same irresponsible actors that caused the worst financial crisis since the Great Depression are not allowed to jeopardize the recovery we have worked so hard to begin. This bill, Madam Speaker, H.R. 4173, holds the big banks and the credit card companies accountable. Today, we can create a new Consumer Financial Protection Agency to make sure that credit card companies stop misleading consumers with hidden fees buried in the small print or teaser rates that lure people in and let the banks make huge profits. Americans look to the FDA and the Consumer Product Safety Commission to keep the food we eat, the medicine we take, and the toys we buy for our children safe. Now it's time to make sure that the financial products and services that we buy are secure, understandable, and transparent. With this bill, we can ensure that hardworking families in Maine and across the country are never again on the hook for risky and irresponsible schemes by putting an end to taxpayer bailouts and too-big-to-fail firms that threaten to bring down our entire economy. We can inject transparency and accountability into a financial system that has far too long been allowed to operate behind closed doors, trading complex financial instruments in secret without the necessary regulation and enforcement. Madam Speaker, the big banks, irresponsible mortgage lenders, and predatory credit card companies have made a mess out of our economy, and they have expected the American taxpayer to clean up. We can't let that happen again. It's time to ensure that those who acted so irresponsibly are finally held accountable and made to play by rules that are fair. I realize this bill is not perfect. It could go further, and I think many rightfully agree we should go further. But this bill before us today is a critical first step in restoring confidence in our financial markets. We must act now to create jobs and grow the economy. This is the fair and common sense regulation that the American public expects and deserves. I yield back the balance of my time.